So I'm sure all of you have heard that Digital Girl was a hoax. I'm gonna be honest, I saw it coming. And I'm not trying to say that like, oh yeah, I always knew. Oh, look at me, I'm so predictive. Like, no, I genuinely like posted a message on the Reddit about how I thought that it could be a hoax, but I didn't care because I want to hear the full song. And while at first I didn't care and was just glad to hear the full song, now I'm kind of starting to get a little mad. The first reason for my slight frustration is the OP's reasoning for doing this. If he just straight up said that he wanted to gain some recognition for his music, I would have been perfectly content with that. I would not have given two fucks. But the whole he did this to prove a point, to make a statement, even if that is true, and let's be honest, we can't really trust this guy anymore. What a shitty way of doing that. I'm so tired of discourse in this community, so I'm going to do a hoax, which will only cause more discourse in this community. Like, bro, what did you think was gonna happen? Okay, there are some bad apples in the community. You do realize you have control over what sections of the community you interact with, right? Me personally, I was very confused to hear that there was a lot of discourse. I know there's like arguments, of course, that's in every community. And of course, there's going to be some toxic users, but I have literally not seen anybody argue over the origins of like Digital Girl or even EKT. The subreddit's terrible, but I haven't seen people going at each other's throats and like, I don't know, this is legitimately one of the less toxic communities that I'm in. And I don't doubt what you saw, but even if you did see all this discourse, that's not an excuse to lie to the community for it. There were probably thousands of users who weren't toxic and were genuinely wanting to find this song. And yet it was for nothing. Oh, but at least we got the full song. All right, I'm just going to say it. The full song is ass. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I legitimately think it's just an extended version of Digital Girl. Like, it's just extended. I don't know. If you were gonna, if this is a hoax, why couldn't you add like many more lyrics? There's like 3 new lines, but no different sections of the song. No like new cool parts to hear. It basically just sounds like a version anyone could have made with FL Studio. It's still a good song, but this is what we were waiting for. We waited a year for an extended version and a bunch of people upset. Look at how messed up the community is. I did this to prove a point. I think the worst part for me is if you might have seen, Had It On Vinyl did like an interview talking about, why he did this and whatever. And he didn't even seem to feel bad. He was just like, yeah, I'm sorry that some of you search for literal days and hours on end for this song. Sorry. He doesn't even seem to be appreciative that this many people loved his song. That's the one thing I could say about X10 Bombs, the creator of Bubba Blueberry. That was another hoax. But you know what? He was the one who came out and admitted that it was a hoax. And then he like appreciated that people absolutely love the music. And then he's still making songs to this day. Had It On Vinyl did not come out. It was Q, I believe, with the document that proved that the song was a hoax. And then he came out, and then he has this bullshit reasoning. So yeah, this just sucks. This sucks. And this is like the final nail in the coffin. The reason I had to make a video just talking about this. This was one of the reasons that Motive's project is leaving. They found out it was a hoax. They're disappointed. They feel like there's too many hoaxes now. They don't have enough motivation to finish the projects. So thanks a lot, Had It On Vinyl. So this sucks. This all sucks. To me, the only benefit of this situation is that we got, conclusion to where the song came from and like, I don't know, some extended versions of Digital Girl, I guess. But if you are in the community and this is this has made you feel horrible, I say don't leave. Don't let this big hoax make you leave the community. If you were just in it for Digital Girl, okay, maybe leave. But if you truly do love other lost songs, give them your faith. Don't consider everything to be a hoax now. Just look for the proof. The reason I had considered it was a hoax is just because there wasn't enough proof. So, yeah, I don't know. This does suck, but don't leave the community over it. And also, yeah, I know it's been stated, but don't harass Had It on Vinyl. Like, even though I kind of don't like them, doing that would essentially just prove him right that the community is toxic, which I frankly just think it's as toxic as any other community, even less so, frankly. So yeah, peace. Don't hoax Lost Waves. Oh, and also, now that Digital Girl's done with, we gotta find back to